Another thing that ties into your confidence as a young man is the words that you say to yourself and the words that you speak out to the universe. Okay, so there's two types of words that we can say. Obviously, the physical words that we actually speak, the ones that I'm speaking to you with now, and the ones that you tell yourself in your own mind. Okay, now this is important because, let's say, for example, this is something I actually do in my day-to-day life. This is something that I use, and you can probably take this if you want. When I see a chocolate bar that I want to eat, when I see something that gives me an impulse of dopamine, right? And for example, it's chocolate. It's no nutritional value there at all. It's just full of sugar. There's nothing actually that I'm getting from it other than, you know, the dopamine here, the taste. It tastes nice, and the quick temporary pleasure, right? That's it. So I have to earn these things. That's what I say to myself. I have to earn the chocolate bar. I have to earn my impulses, let's say. I have to earn the things that give me this quick pleasure because, you know, ultimately I'm not getting any long-term investment from it. It's just quick pleasure. So I got to earn it. This is what I tell myself. In my own brain, I'll say to myself, right, if I see a chocolate bar on the side and I feel like eating the chocolate bar, most average guys my age will just, oh, there's a chocolate bar and I feel like eating it, so I'm going to eat it. You know, there's no discipline, there's no self-control. They haven't done anything to earn that. So they'll just go and eat the chocolate bar. And now they've got a stomach full of sugar. But the way that I do it is I see a chocolate bar, I feel like eating it, and I'll say to myself in my mind, the words that I say to myself are, right, you have to do 50 push-ups and then you can eat the chocolate bar. Okay, so I have to earn it. So now not only have I got a stomach full of sugar like the other guys, but also I've done 50 push-ups as well. So, and at least I've done something, like mentally, I don't feel like dropping down and doing 50 push-ups right there. But if I do it, then I've unlocked the chocolate bar, I've earned the chocolate bar, right? So if I tell myself those words in my brain, and yeah, okay, I have to do 50 push-ups, but then I just don't do the 50 push-ups and I eat the chocolate bar anyway, I'm not going to feel confident or be able to trust myself, am I? So if you struggle with confidence issues, this is important to understand. The words that you say into the world, the words you tell yourself, very important, because of course you're not going to feel confident and you're going to feel guilty actually if you say to yourself, right, I have to do 50 push-ups, then I can eat the chocolate bar, but then you just don't do it because it's like, oh, I can't be arsed, I'll do it later or something. You're not going to feel confident. You're not going to walk around feeling like, yeah, I'm the fucking man, because you can't trust your own words that you tell yourself, can you? And with no trust, there's no confidence. So keep that in mind. Number one, the things you tell yourself up here, you have to stick to them. If you tell yourself, right, I'm going to go to the gym today at this time, you better fucking be there. Because when you can rely on yourself like that, for example, I was recording these videos, right, yesterday. And I said to myself, okay, there was 2 extra videos that I had to do. I had to hit a target of, I always do this. I set myself a target before I'm allowed to eat my breakfast, right, of videos that I have to record. So I said to myself, okay, I've got 2 extra videos left that I need to do. Then I can go and eat my breakfast, right? And I said, all right, you know, I was running out of time, whatever. I had things to do that day. It was quite a busy day. So I said, shit, okay, I will go and record these extra 2 videos the next day, so tomorrow, which is today. I'm recording them right now. I said those things to myself, and I knew for a fact that I could trust those words that I said to myself. I'll go and do it tomorrow. Most people say that and they just never do it ever again. I will record those 2 videos tomorrow, okay? Because I'm running out of time today. I've got shit to do. Right, I'll go home, do all my shit. I'll record the next 2 videos tomorrow. I said those words to myself and I knew that I could trust myself. I knew that I'd get it done because I've trained myself to be a man of my word. The things that I say to myself, I don't live a lie. If I tell myself that, I'm going to fucking do it. If you tell yourself I'm going to do 1,000 push-ups today, you better fucking do it. Because if you don't, then you're a bitch. And obviously then you're going to walk around with timidness and shy. You're not going to be confident in yourself, right? So in order to hold your head up high with that confidence, you have to believe and stick true to the things that you tell yourself. You have to live your truth in an integral and authentic way. Because if you live in a lie, obviously you're not going to be confident. And it's the same with the physical words you speak. If you tell someone, I will be there at 12 o'clock, or I'll be there at 1 o'clock, whatever, right? You're meeting someone and you say, I'll be there at this time. You better not be fucking late, because then you're not a man of your word, are you? You're living a lie. Do you understand? So obviously you're not going to walk around with confidence, all right? And it ties into your actions as well, right? If you want to be the man that's up here, this is the man you want to be. He's up here, the best version of yourself. He's got confidence, girls, social skills, whatever. He has the things that you want. If you want to be like him, you have to live your truth. You have to live. You can't walk around living a lie. I could not come on the camera and tell you about NoFap. I couldn't teach you about how to master your porn addiction or whatever if I had no idea what I was talking about, if I was living a lie. I couldn't come on the camera in an authentic and fluent and articulate way and tell you about these things confidently with the words that I say. I'm not stuttering. I'm not thinking. There's no script. I'm freestyling off my head. I'm speaking from the heart, okay? I couldn't do that in a confident way if I was living a lie. right? So if you find that you're walking around with low confidence, you don't believe in yourself, you always tell yourself, oh, I could never do that, I could never get that girl, it's because you live in a fucking lie. You tell yourself, I want to be this man who's up here, who doesn't watch porn, who's completely mastered his sexual energy, but then your actions are not in alignment with the man that you have in your head. Therefore, you're not going to feel confident like this man, because you go home and masturbate and watch porn. Yeah, and I understand it's quite vulgar and crude to talk about you touching your dick, but it's something that a lot of young men struggle with, and if you do, this is something you can learn from. Don't ever do something. Your actions should never be... So, for example, I would never do something that I wouldn't feel open and honest talking to someone else about. If you have to lie about something that you've done or said, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place, right? If you don't feel confident, because I wouldn't. If you don't feel confident going out there and telling someone, yeah, I've had a wank today over porn. If you don't feel proud of that, if you don't feel confident in that statement, then don't do that thing. Do you understand? That's how I see it. Right, I feel like a loser if I was going out there and saying, yeah, I had a wank today. I masturbate to porn to other people having sex because I'm just too lonely to do it myself. I wouldn't feel proud in that statement. So I'm just not going to do that action. And when I remove that, when I live in an integral way, obviously I feel confident. I'm not living a lie. I do not masturbate or watch porn. Therefore, I can come on camera in a confident way and tell you this and how I did that. How I resisted those urges. Those temptation, should I say, not the urge. The urge is natural. Just a little side tangent. Your urge that you feel, the horniness you feel is natural. Don't try and resist that. That's natural. The temptations that come with that urge, you should push them away, right? But yeah, the bare premise I want you to take from this is you should live your life as truthfully and as honest as possible and as integral and authentic to yourself as possible. If you say to yourself, I want to live like this, you better fucking live like that. Your actions better be in accordance with what you tell yourself. I want to be confident in myself. I want to live a life where I can lead young men and show them a better way of living. So my actions better be in fucking accordance with that, because if they're not, I'm not going to be able to come on camera and talk to you in a confident way. In this fluent and articulate way. I don't stutter, or I barely ever stutter. I don't go, I constantly know what to say because I live this. This is my life. This is my experience, right? This is how I've lived before YouTube. The OGs know that. Anyone that's known me 8 months ago knows that, yeah, this is what I used to do. Before I even had a channel, this is the shit that I do, right? I wake up and I have a cold shower. I do my morning routine. I do these things that I tell you guys about. Everything I say, as truthfully and as authentically as possible. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to feel confident in myself because I'll be living a lie. Yeah, and if your life is built on lies, obviously, how the fuck are you going to walk around feeling confident? I'm a G, I'm confident as fuck, I'm smooth as fuck, because I live this life. Do you understand? If you want to have this level of confidence, you have to live truthfully to the goals and the values that you set for yourself. You can't go breaking them. You can't say, oh, I'll go and record the 2 videos tomorrow and then just not do it. Of course you're not going to feel confident. You're going to feel like a bitch. You bitched out, you're a pussy. You didn't do it, you're too lazy. Yeah, obviously you're not going to feel confident. It's common sense. So the actions you do to summarize, the actions you do on a day-to-day basis should be to where you can openly, it should be things that you're proud of. I'm openly proud of the fact that, yeah, I wake up every morning and have a cold shower. I wake up every morning and I lead young men and I show them a better way. I wake up every morning and I make sure my mental health is absolutely optimal by meditating and gratitude journal and visualizing. Right? I'm proud of this shit because it's things that, yeah, I'm improving myself. I'm not a loser. I'm not sat there masturbating watching porn. You wouldn't be proud of, you wouldn't go out there and say to someone in the gym, oh, I had a wank today, mate. I watched porn today, mate. Unless he's like your close friend or something, you're having a joke with him. But, a complete stranger, you wouldn't feel proud of that statement, would you? So just stop doing it. And if you are proud of that, fair enough. Whatever, each to their own. I'm not judging, yeah? Go and have your wank, enjoy it. But for me, I won't feel proud of that. It makes me feel a bit like a loser, right? So I'm just not going to do that thing. So actions are very important. The words you tell yourself in your mind, very important. If you say to yourself, I'm going to do 50 push-ups, then I'll have the chocolate bar, you better do the 50 push-ups. Because then you can rely on the words that you tell yourself. You know you're a man of your word. And the same with external things as well. If I tell somebody I'm going to be at the club for 12 o'clock, right? I'll see you there. Cool. You better believe I'm going to be there at 12 o'clock on the fucking dot, mate. Even earlier than that. I'll be there because I'm a man of my word. And just, again, even a little bonus tip here, when you're speaking to people, if you're in a relationship with your partner, just be as honest and as open as possible with these people. Be a man of integrity. Stick to your word. Be honest. There's no point in lying. Nothing good comes from lying. It really doesn't. Be as honest and open as possible. Train yourself to be honest. Train yourself to be more authentic to yourself and to speak honesty to the people that are in your life as well. Okay, if someone doesn't look good in something, if my mum comes to me, and we have this little inside joke, if my mum comes to me and she says, what do you think about these shoes? right? What do you think about these shoes? And I think they look ugly or whatever. I'm going to tell her. Well, I won't say it in an offensive or an insulting way. Of course not. I'm going to be respectful and polite always. But I'm going to say, listen, I think you can do better than that. You know, let me see your other options. And she'll get the hint, right? You've just got to be honest. Little things like that really do matter as well. Just training yourself to be a more honest and authentic man will make you feel much more confident in yourself. Because what do you have to hide? You don't have to hide anything because you're being true to yourself. Therefore, you have confidence. Yeah? It's important shit, man. So just keep that in mind for the rest of the week. If you want to learn anything more from me and learn from the years of experience that I've had to learn these things through the hard way, the embarrassment, the awkward way, save yourself a lot of time, bypass your competition, go from down here all the way to the top, okay? Coaching is down below in the description. Come and talk to me for an hour and I'll sort you out. I'll see you there, bro. Look after yourself, stay safe, get some daylight. Even if it's cloudy like this shit, you know, UK weather ain't the best, but half an hour, daylight on your skin, in your eyes, is enough. So take care, my bro. Look after yourself and I'll see you soon. Wow.